Hi everyone. Today we wanted to take a look at some of the features you get with the Chestnut Slim grinder from Timemore. It's one of their more premium hand grinders that they sell, and we think it's got some really nice features, and we're going to outline those in the video now.
So the Chestnut Slim grinder from Timemore, it's a really high spec hand grinder, and we've been really impressed with this in our testing so far. It comes equipped with 38mm hardened stainless steel conical burrs. Now these ones are designed for filter brewing primarily. There is an option if you want to upgrade. You can buy the spiked to cut stainless steel burrs or the 6-point titanium coated burrs. And they're better if you're going to be brewing your coffee as espresso. They allow the beans to feed through the grinding burrs a little more readily, so it speeds up the process. But for filter brewing, these are amazing. The solid metal chamber of the Chestnut Slim means that the drive shaft is held really securely into place, provides great durability and an improved grind profile. It only weighs 430 grams, so it's very lightweight, and the Slim can be conveniently disassembled and broken down into its component parts for travelling. And that's made even easier when you use the travel case, as there are separate sections for the crank handle and the body of the grinder. It measures only 45mm in diameter, so this fits inside an Aeropress for really easy travelling. And the wooden handle is also removable, so it saves even more space, and this just magnetically clicks back into place when you're ready to grind. The outer casing of the grinder has a diamond patterned knurled finish, and this provides a textured grip. It looks really nice, and it makes the experience that little bit more smooth, more ergonomic, and a little bit more aesthetic. The design of the handle and the bearings inside the drive shaft all contribute to a really smooth grinding action, and what's really impressive is the speed of this thing. When you are grinding for a single cup V60 and you have about 15 grams of coffee to grind, we find it only takes about 20 to 25 seconds to get that dose ground. To adjust the grind setting on it, all you need to do is take the adjustment dial all the way to the 0 position by winding it clockwise, and that's going to be met when the crank handle isn't moving around anymore. And then you just count the clicks back to your desired setting. So when we recommend a grind setting for this, it's going to be spoken about in terms of clicks. When you're dialing in for a specific brew method, there are some nice useful jumping off points in the instruction manual that come with the hand grinder, but also we'll put some of our own suggestions in the video description below. The maximum capacity of the Chestnut Slim is around 28 grams of whole bean coffee at a push, and that's with lightly roasted dense coffee beans. If you're trying to get more than that, you're really going to start to push what the chamber and the groundsman are capable of holding. With narrow designed hand grinders, it can be quite tricky to actually load the beans in there in a tidy way, but Timemore have made this a little bit easier by mounting the stabilizing arms deeper within the chamber, so it's less bounce back when you're throwing the beans in the top. We found that actually weighing into the grounds bin is the easiest way to then load the beans effectively into the grinding chamber. Another particularly thoughtful element of the Chestnut Slim's design is the fact that the burrs are recessed into the body, and this means that you're able to balance the grinder on your countertop whilst weighing out your beans. You don't have to rest it on its side and have it, risk rolling away or anything. After grinding, you can use the included cleaning brush to sweep out any chaff or bits of ground coffee that might cling to the burrs because of static buildup. The amount of ground coffee retained is fairly negligible, and we haven't found the need to updose to account for this retention. After a fair bit of usage, you'll probably want to deep clean the grinder, and this is pretty easy to do. All you need to do is take the adjustment dial to the coarsest setting, keep it spinning, and eventually everything's going to fall out the bottom. So just keep track of all the components as they come out so that you can reinstall them in the same order. There's a little exploded diagram in the instruction manual which will help you if you do get a little bit lost doing this. So the Chestnut Slim is really nicely finished. It's got great durable quality materials, and they make for a really high spec hand grinder. It's nice to hold, it's nice to grind with, it's really smooth, really adjustable, and it's priced appropriately and accessibly compared to other hand grinder options with a similar spec. It's really capable of making delicious coffee on the go or with very little effort at home, regardless of your chosen filter brewing method.
So that was a little breakdown of what you get with the Chestnut Slim hand grinder from Timemore. If there was anything you felt was left unanswered, then do leave a comment below and we'll get around to answering that really quickly. But that's it from us for today, so take care and we'll see you soon.